Hey guys, Ian here from Mid-America Prep. Thanks for tuning in and watching. And this video is about the Oath Keepers. Who are they and what are they doing? Well, Oath Keepers are previous law enforcement officers or military men and women who are still upholding the law and taking their oath into hand, like taking it to heart. And even many years after their duty is over in the military, they are still withholding their promise to withhold the Constitution and protect it with all they can. Now recently in Ferguson, Missouri, the 1-year anniversary of Mike Brown not committing any crime had happened, and there were riots and whatnot going on in Ferguson, Missouri. Interstate 70 going east and westbound was blocked off by a line of protesters each side. And I saw a video the other day where they were clearing out the Missouri Highway Patrol, and local law enforcement officers were clearing the road out, and some individual decided to run away from them and acting like a fool, putting his arms up. And an officer in full gear, protective gear, went up, picked the gentleman up, and body slammed him onto the ground. And the person who was recording it said, "Oh, that's kind of a harsh arrest." Well, you know what? You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. What'd you expect to happen? I mean, come on, people. Anyways, yeah, Oath Keepers showed up in Ferguson with their firearms, whether it be AKs, ARs, sidearms, or whatever. They were heavily armored up. So said the media, because they were there starting a race war. They were the ones starting the race war. You know what? The funny thing is that the race baiters are there. Whether they're paid or not, I bet they're all paid off. But there's people out there who say that, well, why is this white man able to come here and carry a firearm and not get arrested? Well, you know that white man's carrying a firearm openly in the state of Missouri. It's just like the state of Kansas. Open carry is legal. The local jurisdictions can regulate it, but in Ferguson, I do believe the county and the city, it is legal to do so. So they're not committing any crimes. They're not shooting people. They're just protecting those who need protected. The important thing is that to note that law enforcement was there last year when the riots broke out after Darren Wilson was let go. And they just let him go and burn the town down. They arrested hundreds of people, I would assume it was hundreds. But they let the fires go because there was nothing they could do without being backlashed upon by the mainstream media and the race baiters. White or black cops, there was nothing they could do. And so, with that being said, the Oath Keepers are there to protect the cops, the way I see it. They're there to protect the media. The right media, not the ones who are perpetrating them as bad people, but the ones who are reporting the incidents happening as how they're happening. And there's a lot of supposed, there was reporting saying that they were there hired by Alex Jones and the InfoWars, which I did see another one that they were not hired by them, but they were protecting them free-handedly, free will protection, which is awesome. So they're not the ones causing the race war. I did see another video saying a black guy was like, well, why is this white guy here? And I can't carry my gun around, I get arrested. Well, you know what? If you act like a fine black American individual, just as opposed to the white fine American individual, not playing any race cards, if you were up there, standing in with body armor, sidearm, and a long arm, whether it be a shotgun or a rifle, I guarantee you nobody would be saying anything. If you're standing up protecting your rights, rioting and looting and burning places down and stealing, obviously it was rioting and looting, that is not protecting your rights. That is going against what the American dream is. I mean, that's not what we stand for in this country. And it's sad to say that there's so many people that approve of it. So, what the Oath Keepers are doing in Ferguson and other places is awesome. They are protecting those who can't protect themselves, because obviously they can protect the cops who, in case of something to happen, if the cops were to fire shots at somebody for acting stupid, they would probably go to jail in Ferguson anyways, because they weren't doing anything wrong. That person wasn't. But if the Oath Keepers are protecting the cops who can't fire back, it'll be okay. That's the way it needs to be. The cops need to be able to do their job, but they can't because the race baiters are out there. Anyways, this is Ian from Mid-America Prep. You guys, be safe.